Good evening. Although we've seen some slightly cooler air and a few showers arriving across the southeast of Australia, the bushfire situation is very much ongoing and the extent of the damage, the area burned, is now becoming apparent. These pictures were taken from the town of Batlow to the east of Canberra in New South Wales. The area now burned by the fires is more than 8 million hectares. That's about 2/3 the size of England. And although we have got some slightly cooler air around at the moment, temperatures are again going to be on the rise through this week. Not quite as hot though as it has been, and the heat won't last quite as long. Also across Australia, there's a tropical Cyclone Blake, that's going to be a bit of a troublemaker as it makes landfall later on Tuesday in the Kimberley coast, bringing some very heavy rain, likely to bring some flooding issues, as well as strong and potentially damaging winds down to the arrival of Cyclone Blake there. Meanwhile, here's the outlook over the next 5 days, and you can see those temperatures are on the rise for the likes of Canberra and Adelaide, 40 degrees by Thursday, but there are also signs of a few showers later on this week as well. Now on to North America. High pressure keeping things settled for many central and southern parts of the continent. Low pressure though continues to push in towards the Pacific Northwest. It's been very unsettled, so wet and windy again for the likes of British Columbia, Washington State too. Heavy snowfall near to Vancouver. In fact, some places will have had about 300 centimetres of snow in just a few days, so an increase in the avalanche risk here, and also a few snow showers across parts of the northeast as well. Here's the outlook then. Seattle fairly unsettled. We'll continue to see outbreaks of rain at times. New York mostly dry and actually turning pretty mild for the time of year, but there may well be some rain arriving during the weekend. There's been heavy downpours across Indonesia, flooding in Jakarta, and more heavy showers to come here. Further north, an active front is pushing across the northeast of China towards the Korean peninsula, so wet and windy weather for Seoul through the day on Tuesday. That system also pushing some rain across Japan as well, so it could be pretty wetter and windy there. In Osaka and in Seoul, we'll keep the outbreaks of rain heavy at times over the next few days, but it should dry up later in the week. Further heavy showers and thunderstorms, though, after that recent flooding in Jakarta. Across Europe, and we've got heavy rain and mountain snow for the likes of Greece, Turkey as well, into Romania, some strong winds in the eastern Mediterranean, quite stormy conditions there. For central parts of Europe, a different picture though. It's largely dry, settled with some sunshine, perhaps some mist and fog for France, down towards Spain as well. But more unsettled towards the northwest. We've got some strong winds and also some mountain snow for Norway, for instance. And in the UK, it stays unsettled through this week. Strong winds and some rain at times. And after a mild start to the week, it is going to be turning colder. So certainly a lot of showers in the outlook. Very mild, 15 degrees in Belfast and in Edinburgh on Tuesday. Then it turns colder later in the week. Bye for now.